But you're probably wondering, where am I? If you are a loyal subscriber of this channel, and if you are, thank you very much, big up to you. But this is my new like Depop kind of like studio in a way. I'm not going to call it a studio, that's a little bit too like legit for me, I think. But this is kind of going to be where I'm going to film all my new videos, kind of going to be where my Depops ran from as well. But I'm going to take you on a little tour, kind of show you everything that's in here and just kind of show you how I've set it up. And hopefully there'll be a video in maybe a couple of months where this is entirely changed and hugely evolved. Well, let's hope that video comes out, and let's hope I do kind of evolve this space into like a lot bigger and a lot like better. Hopefully it doesn't move backwards in that time. But let's get on to actually showing you around. But I'm going to give you like a full-blown tour, fully starting off with coming up the stairs into like the main bit where all the clothes and everything is. As you can see, these are all the clothes that I've got all hung up. Primarily, these are all just like t-shirts, because where they all have been ironed, I literally could not think of anything worse than putting them in tubs. All that time and effort just to go throw them in a tub to get them all creased up, I think would be awful. But then I've just got like a random selection of jumpers. These are just pretty much the ones that I ran out of room to put in the tubs. Some of them as well are just like the cooler ones that I really like these like full sweatshirts. I wanted to put them on display, and as well like the pumpkin one, if you can see that, which was featured in the Sweatshirts review, which if you haven't watched and dropped it a like, the link to that video will be up in the cards and in the description for when you're done with this video. But I think this could be like the main backdrop for the videos in the future. Like if I kind of stood here and did like more of like the talking videos in a way, because I think it gives quite a sick backdrop. But the only thing is, I think the wall looks quite plain. Like this, I think it looks quite sick. But then the wall's a little bit plain, kind of counteracts it. It'd be sick if I could put something on the wall. So drop a comment on what you think I should put on here. Because to be honest, not gonna lie, I don't have too many ideas for that. Because where it is kind of like slanted, you're gonna be limited quite a lot. But then moving on to the tubs, this is the other way how I like store all my clothes. Because some of them don't go on the rails, just where rails take up so much space. So I put a lot of them in tubs, and as well I've got some like new items, including this Supreme beanie, which I think is so sick, which I got off the recent drops because I'm getting back into buying and selling Supreme. And there's another tub, and all the Mexican ponchos, and as well these chinos that I got from hand picking when I went to the Saeed vintage warehouse. Only handpicked 5 items though, so unfortunately there won't be a video on that. Even though I'd really like to do a handpicking video, I don't really have the budget for that, to be honest. And then we move on to the postage table. This is where I'll be posting all my items for Depop. I used to just do it on my bed, as you've seen from recent videos, which once again will be up in the cards. But I think this will just make it so much more easy to like package items in general. So I've got my poly mailers, I've got my label sleeves, and I've got my bag of sweets, or my box of sweets I should say. We got my business cards, we got the Sharpie to write on the cards, and we got some sellotape, which always comes in handy for sending parcels, because you never know when you might need sellotape. And as well, I've got some packaging stuff underneath here that I'm just kind of holding on to, just in case I ever need to send something in boxes. But to be honest, I don't ever think I will need to, but it's worth keeping them, you never know. And then we go under the postage table, and then we've got all like jeans and just kind of like a bag for the materials for when I make like custom clothes, especially custom jeans, which I really like making, which if you didn't know, I do also do sometimes. Little fun fact for you, the first video I ever posted on this channel was a custom jean video, which if you have watched that, big up to you. And as well, if you have been around since then, doubly big up to you for sticking with me for that long. I don't know how you done it. But apart from that, the only other thing we've got are my softbox lights, and as well my beanbag, which how could I forget about. In the future with the beanbag, I was kind of thinking of doing like a video like this, like sat here and kind of talking, but I don't know what kind of video I'd do here, because I think this is quite like a chilled kind of vibe, and I think I'd have to have a certain type of video to kind of fit this in a way, if you know what I mean. But personally, I think this would be quite a sick backdrop, and as well, this would be a quite a sick place to make a video. But I think there'll be very few videos from here, but I can see myself sitting here quite a lot, not gonna lie. This beanbag's so comfy. car, that beanbag does get comfy. But pretty much for the studio tour, for at the moment, this is about it. There's literally not much else going on, but as I said, hopefully in a couple months there'll be an update video on this, where hopefully this room will have massively evolved. But as I said, this is probably where I'll be doing the majority of my videos now from in the future. I don't know if to do it here or if to do it over there. As I said, once again, please drop me a comment and let me know what you think. The feedback would be very much appreciated. But as I said, I really do hope you enjoyed this little like studio tour, if you want to call it that. If you did, a like would go so far, and as well, please subscribe to my channel to help me hit 1k by the end of the year. It'd be so appreciated. But as I said, if you did enjoy it, please drop the video a like, subscribe to my channel, comment down below any videos you'd like to see in the future.